Aries, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Tonight we're gonna take a look. Talking like a baby. We're gonna take a look at this upcoming week, the week of June 9th through Sunday, June 15th. I'm sorry, guys. I have like my nighttime retainers in, and they make me talk funny, and I don't know, it's late when I'm recording. Anyhow, we're gonna look at this upcoming week. This week of June 9th through the 15th does have a full moon on Wednesday the 11th. It's a full moon in Sagittarius, and this is all about expansion, growth, and opportunities for new, bigger thinking. Okay, so start thinking larger, on a bigger scale. Stop minimizing and shrinking down based on past experiences. And this is definitely going to be a week of power. Okay, so you have the power card. The cards are in French, and I don't speak French, so I had to write it on here. The bottom of the deck is hope. There's something that is happening this week that's allowing you to start regaining your power and your strength. I feel like you've gone through some challenges recently that have kind of zapped your energy, made you feel a little off kilter. Maybe you weren't operating in that enthusiastic, resilient Aries energy that you usually are operating in. So this week, you're going to have the opportunity to regain that power, to start moving forward, accepting the things that you don't have the ability to change. Okay, there's a balance that's occurring this week. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, this definitely feels like there's some type of dynamic here where you were imbalanced. I was definitely feeling that there was an imbalance, and you're going to now this week, I'm seeing like the Justice card, be able to regain some type of balance in this situation. It could have to do with a friendship or someone that you're connected to. This does feel to me like it could be an intimate, or someone you could have been intimate with previously, because it feels very much like connected. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And you could have friends that are kind of inspiring you and giving you some hope, but I feel like you were feeling a little hopeless based on something happening in your life, and that's going to be brought into balance for you this week. Okay, that's good. You see the Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here, so you're going to have a victorious week. You're going to overcome something this week is how this feels. It feels good, Aries. It feels like you're figuring it out. Like, you know what? I'm going to be fine. This transformation, I swear this has come out in like so many readings. Oh, temptation. Oh, partnerships and alliances. So you definitely, the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, have dealt with some heartache and loss in the past. Okay. There's a transformation that's happening in your life. I think that there was someone or something that you were extremely attached to. You felt a very strong soul connection and attachment to them, and it feels like they slipped away. This feels like a slipping away to me. This feels like a slipping away. So we'll look into that and kind of get a feel for what's going on. But it feels like that situation slipped away due to someone's imbalanced energy, devilish. That's the devil, that temptation card there. Feels like someone kind of sabotaged this off of, I don't know, guys, that could be being a player, that could be someone's jealousy, someone's envy, someone not being willing to see the other person correctly. Something overtook one of you guys temptation wise. Yeah, look at that Seven of Swords too. Something overtook someone with that devil there. That's how it's being shown to me. Someone gave into some type of temptation, and that's disrupted and transformed your relationship with somebody. That's definitely how that feels, guys. But something's gonna help this week. There's some type of conversation or clarity that'll take place that'll help you to fall into alignment. You know, like maybe you're not with this person, but you guys have agreed that you're just going to be friends. Somebody could have cheated here, did something scandalous or shady. But there's a breakthrough in communication that's going to occur this week. And this has, yeah, healing here. So this has had you feeling imbalanced. Okay? The bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So this could have to do with a marriage, guys. someone that you loved. Maybe you're desiring a new opportunity, but that devil again, someone here is operating in their lower self or has in the past. And if this is the other party, you don't want any parts of what they have going on because you're focused on your healing. You're focused on your healing. But there's something about eyes pointing back at you. I gotta keep it real. There's something about eyes. Those eyes are pointing back at you. There's judgment. This is an awakening. This is an epiphany in regards to the scandalous shade of somebody. I don't know if this is you or them, so take it as it resonates. And it had someone withdraw from this situation. That's where that slipping away came from. There was a withdrawal from this relationship. And it's because someone was trying to protect themselves from the other party. The epiphany, the wake-up call, is how entangled and engulfed you both are in each other's lives. But it's also showing that someone has to find a way out. And that's how this feels. Like someone had to find a way out. And someone has been guarded and protective from the other person. I think someone here too may have had some challenges with needing to be seen, external validation. That's the Six of Wands. Someone who is definitely one who feels that they are better than others, or that they are deserving of all things, like that their stuff don't stink. So you could have been dealing with this energy. This could be the other person. Excuse me, my throat was getting dry. And this Nine of Wands feels very guarded to me because of their shadow self. Like they're guarded and protective and defensive because they're afraid to see. They're afraid to be hurt. This is a protective mechanism, guys. And then the Nine of Swords here with the Star, healing the anxiety and the stress by looking at oneself. I hope this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo, because I think the Virgo reading was like looking at the man in the mirror. This is giving me the same thing. Like you're not dealing with deceptive energy that is trapped in immature ways. Like you're not accepting that anymore. You're rising above that. And if someone tries to deceive you, you can see clearly that they are, you know, an attention whore, because that's what I'm picking up from this. You can see that they're an attention whore. And you're not allowing it. You're not allowing it. Your ask is to operate in courage this week. Let me be open to courageously take steps that are shown. This could be you. You might have to apologize to somebody for being scandalous to them. And maybe you've been guarded and protective because you didn't want to see it from the other person's perspective. But now the eyes are pointing back to you. And you've been in a state of stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, not able to rest, and that's because God's been on your helmet about this. Like you need to apologize, you need to rise up, and I need you to bring peace. And maybe you've just been unwilling to do that, because that's also this devilish energy here. You know, temptation comes in many forms. For some people, temptation is just simply for them to stay prideful and arrogant. And so if this is you, just apologize. Apologize. Here we go at the bottom of the deck with receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. In being courageous, you can heal your friendships, partnerships, relationships. And it just takes a little bit of hope and courage, truthful honesty, clarity, communication here to bring things into alignment. And you'll notice like this Ace of Swords, they're drawing me into that. That Ace of Swords has this infinity snake wrapped around it. It's like truth is infinite. Truth surpasses time, energy, and anything else. And so if this person has been deceiving you, if this is the other person, if they've been deceiving you, they're not able to run from it anymore. They're being faced with judgment for their actions. They're going to have to come back to heal this, to apologize, and to assist in the recovery of this, to right their wrongs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That's that 9 too, that same energy. All right, Aries, I hope that this resonated with you. This is very interesting. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to like put the pieces together because it seems a little disconnected. And I think too that has probably something to do with the situation. I think whoever this person is, it feels like you guys are disconnected. Someone slipped away and it was out of protection. You could both be in this energy. You could be mirroring each other, or maybe that's why I'm picking up on this, why it seems a little off. But if you're mirroring each other, then you both need to apologize and make it right. And if one person has and the other person hasn't, whoever hasn't needs to go and apologize to make this right. And you'll notice that that is taking your power back, because you're no longer allowing yourself to sit and sulk in this energy of 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and Judgment. You're being called to come out of this and to bring this situation into balance. And it starts by accepting and embracing your role in this situation. All right, Aries, have a good night. Thanks for watching. I hope it resonates. If so, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Bye.